Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics, and then we'll see what our panels can come up with. Right, here we go. The first subject is unlikely lines from a blockbuster movie.
I feel the need for speed. Well, Mr. Gove, you're not in the cabinet anymore. Go for it.
Listen, trust me, Freaky Friday seems like a laugh, and then you swap bodies with your mum and your dad comes home drunk.
Before we apes kill the final human and take over the planet, I'm just going to sit in that tyre and masturbate for a bit.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. I am the father of a murdered son, the husband of a murdered wife. And I've got a podcast. So, tune in wherever you get your podcast.
The aliens have destroyed Los Angeles and Paris. We think London could be next. They seem to be targeting wankers.
Showdown at dawn. I'll be there. When is dawn exactly? It's different every day. Might be just put a time on it.
Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. OK, you roll over now, I do your crack.
I will kill Bill. As a rule, I'll always do the thing that rhymes with your name. Does anyone know a Chuck?
My name? I have almost forgotten it. Born under a black star, cursed and reviled. Yes, my name is Neil Johnston. And the long number on the card is 592.
Batman Returns, no problem. Fill in a label, pop him in a bag, take him to a post office.
You know, most evil overlords only become evil because they experience some childhood trauma. Is there any chance that could have happened to you, Professor Poopy Willie?
My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. It doesn't last as long if you're medically obese.
I've gathered you here today because you're the world's best superheroes and I just bought a shit ton of flat-pack furniture. Now, Avengers, assemble.
The Tin Man had no heart, the Lion had no courage, and the Scarecrow had no brain. And that's how they all ended up in Liz Truss's cabinet.
It seems the killer has left his or her fingerprints all over the crime scene. And he or she has also left a considerable amount of semen.
Batman, why do we keep the Batmobile in the Batcave? It's covered in bat shit.
I had sex last night with the North's god. Thor? I can't even piff.
I suppose I always expected my life to be a fairy tale. I guess I'm still waiting for my Prince Andrew.
Thou shalt not pass! Of Mr. Schofield, yeah. In you go.
OK, the next topic is things you wouldn't hear on a property show.
So, as you can see, she's a bit of a fixer-upper. She needs a lot of work done, but she wants to buy a house with me, so we're looking for a new build.
Well, it's all about location, location, location. And this is a shithole, shithole, shithole.
We're here in Calais with Ahmed and Khadija for a special episode of Escape into the Country.
So basically what we've done here is we've put Nick Knowles in a cupboard and bricked it up.
You could do anything here. You could knock through that wall, you could retile the roof, but not the patio. You mustn't touch the patio.
Sandra and John are planning to sell their three-bedroom terrace in Wigan so they can go to London to get a spot of lunch.
John and Jules have knocked through from their bedroom into the room next door. They didn't mean to, but that's Viagra for you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I said you should knock one out, I meant one of the walls.
And this is where we've built the panic room, ideal for opening your next gas bill.
They've made an offer of $320, which is quite low because most houses cost thousands of pounds.
So, a year on, I've come back to see how they're getting on. Fuck me, still not finished.
Oh, you're right, it is big enough.
The previous owner did leave it in a state of disrepair, but honestly, I'm thinking about making an offer. Sorry, I'm babbling. Time of death, 4:15 p.m.
Welcome to the new show where we help millennials to buy their first ever property. Yes, this is Hitman for your gran.
Old-fashioned and some jaw-dropping views. We won't be inviting Kirsty Allsop on Question Time again.
Hi, I'm a public school twat walking towards the camera.
Well, I've put your cheeky offer into the owners, and they told me to shove it up my arse.
I don't know how to tell you this. I know you just completed, but the sweet old widowed man that you bought the house off has, well, he's tied a bunch of balloons to it and floated off into the sky.
Rupert and Jacinda are 25 years old and have a budget of £2.5 million. Wankers.
Tim and Dorothy plan to move because of the primary school situation. Tim isn't allowed within 500 metres of one.
At the end of that round, the points go to Rhea, Josh and Reese. OK, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a travel show.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hello, I'm a British comedian and I'm doing a travel show without my mum.
Venice. Everywhere is a toilet.
Well, what can I tell you about the Baltic? Never walk through long grass, just in a pair of shorts.
Welcome to The Joke's on Me, the only travel show hosted by a flat earther.
Welcome to the misadventures of Romesh Ranganathan. I'm not Romesh, but he's too busy to do it these days. And based on what I can tell, most of you can't tell the difference between us.
In this series, I'm going to show you my favourite bits of the Netherlands. Welcome to Hugh's Nether Regions.
In New Zealand. Apparently, Lord of the Rings was filmed here, but they never mention it.
Yes, I am having a great time in Pyongyang. Everything cool, everybody has enough food. Very nice. Oh, my God, no, please!
As my hot air balloon floats majestically towards the top of the Shard, I'm realising what a bad idea this was.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. With that in mind, apologies to the owner of the cucumber and Johnny Vegas.
Paris, city of fine art, fine cuisine, but ruined by being full of French people.
Here I am on top of Machu Picchu. And a moment ago, the inventor of the Fitbit just fell off. And yes, he did hit 10,000 steps on the way down.
And here, on the French coast, the perfect beach footwear was invented by designer Philippe Philot.
I said it. What happened?
It is over 2,000 years since Vesuvius erupted here at Pompeii, and it's unlikely to happen here. Bollocks!
All I'm saying is, if you don't provide breakfast, this is just an Air B. Do you understand?
On this episode, we're in Malaysia because that's right. Your licence fee paid for another 2 comedians to go on holiday.
Good trip, wasn't it? It was a good trip, that one.
I'm here in Paris for Fashion Week. They've covered the Arc de Triomphe with camouflage netting. Can't see the attraction myself.
The next topic is commercials that never made it to air.
At WeBuyAnyCar.com, We Buy Fuck Off hasn't even got wheels.
Quasi, gamble responsibly.
The Happy Meal. It's neither of those things.
From the people who bought you NutriBullet, the NutriGun. Find nutrition into a hole of your choosing today.
Oral-B. But on the other hand, you got an A for anal.
Head and Shoulders, the perfect shampoo for people with hairy shoulders.
Do you want children to learn about deadly skin diseases? Then buy The Adventures of Leper Pig.
Kids and grown-ups love it so. The comedy of Frankie Boyle.
Come back, Frankie!
I'm Nick Clegg, and I think you should join the metaverse. I had to join it to move to a different reality to find one single person who didn't think I was a twat.
And Rex, the toilet paper for you and your dog. Come on, Rex.
Do you suffer from male pattern baldness? Sucks to be you.
Pepperami. It's a bit of an animal. Specifically, its dick.
Why is it called Special K? It's ketamine.
Why not travel by megabus? Now Mock the Week's ending, Dara O'Briain might actually be on it.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Aniston. How do I look like this? Well, it's called the Witness Relocation Scheme.
The Russian army needs you, because all the guys we hired died.
Can Nish and I survive Mock the Week without Ed Gamble? Kazoo, yeah, we can.
The first subject is unlikely things to say at a job interview.
Well, it says here it's been 17 years since you were last here at this job centre, Dara.
Oh, I'd have to say shagging twin brothers. Oh, you mean workplace achievement?
No, so I don't think you quite understand. We've got a job in accounts.
What do you mean? I thought you had a job for accounts.
Oh, I don't believe this. It's you. You won't know, but I swiped left on you last night.
My biggest weakness, probably misreading social cues.
Sorry, how did I hear about the job here at Yahoo Search? I'd rather not say.
No, I prefer talking like this, and that is why I'm applying for the job of taxi driver.
This gap on my CV. Yeah, I just got this really cool new hole punch.
Why do I want to work in customer service? Your query is very important to me.
Well, it's just the rise of big tech, isn't it? Technology taking all our jobs. You know, what did I do before this? I used to stand outside car dealerships going like this.
Well, I am a team player who gets on with... Shut up! I'm talking!
Well, you're saying it's disgusting now, but what do you think a golden handshake was?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, still here if you keep banging on.
Sorry I'm late. It's just I was robbing your house because I knew you were out.
Biggest weakness? Wow, I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi and also just a regular Nazi.
What qualifies me for the role of town crier, I hear ye say?
The next topic is things that would change the mood in the bedroom.
Bees.
That's quite the damp sleeve you have there, if you know what I mean.
Alexa, play Angela's Ashes audiobook.
No, it's just... We're just one of those families who do everything together.
Do you mind if we put Mock the Week on while we do it?
No, it's just that when you said you were an animal in bed, I didn't think you meant panda.
Are you horny? No? OK. Are you wearing glasses?
I hope you don't mind if Jack sits in. He's shadowing me this week.
I recently got a penis enlargement, or erection, as some people call it.
That's it. Put your finger on it. And now switch it back to match of the day.
Hey, girl, are you the Edinburgh Comedy Awards? Because I'd like to enter you repeatedly without much success.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Touch it, bop it, flick it, pull it.
Quick, before your son Reese gets back.
Shall I put my Michael Gove mask on?
The name's Glenn, and you'll be screaming for more, because what I give you will not be enough.
Down a bit, down a bit, down a bit more. And that's how you draw a graph of the UK economy.
I want to suck your dick.
I saw that guy at a job interview recently.
Do you want to see my sexy body? Well, come with me, it's in the freezer.
Well, they were out of whipped cream, but I did get milk, so we're just going to have to be vigorous.
And where's the milk from, specifically?
You must work out a lot, because you fucking stink.
At the end of that round, the points go to Glenn, Laura and Reese. Here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a news programme.
Popular Irish comedian Ed Byrne was today arrested for... Is that right, a dog?
Vladimir Putin has expressed his sadness at the death of a former colleague who died tomorrow after falling off a balcony.
I guess I'm just going to keep rubbing it until he rolls over and falls asleep. Oh, you mean what am I going to do about the next election?
This is Hugh Edwards for Babe Station at the Labour Party conference.
So the good news is half of the hostages have been released. The bad news is there was only one hostage.
Bribery on Everest, it's corruption at the highest level.
There are allegations of doping in junior sports teams. I'm here with the under-11s captain now. Tom, what do you think?
Has social media robbed politics of its civility? To discuss this now, we have typical lefty Ramoner twat and a gammon-faced arsehole.
Animal news now. Woof.
Well, joining me here in this field is Peter, who's an expert in parachutes not opening. Now, Peter, how did you get into this profession?
And reports coming in, apparently Mock the Week has been cancelled because the BBC's been taken hostage by a bunch of miserable Tory can't take a fucking joke.
Are budget cuts affecting ITV coverage? Let's go over to our political world, education, economic, religious technology correspondent.
And the hunt for the missing bikini model is now over as police say they have discovered a Beachbody-ready body on the beach.
I would like to apologise for my earlier report from outside the zoo. I truly thought that MILF stood for monkey I'd like to film.
Fire at the scented candle factory. This report does contain de-stressing scenes.
The riot is taking place just over a stone's throw from here. Sit!
ITV News will be back after these messages. I still love you, Susan! And we're back.
Police are appealing for witnesses. If anybody has any information leading to the apprehension of the perpetrators, please call 0800 snitches are bitches.
OK, the next topic is unlikely lines from a children's book.
10% by Christmas? We are absolutely fucked, said the borrowers.
Oh, Tigger, said Piglet, why are you so bouncy? It's methamphetamine, and by the way, I've sold your telly.
Somebody's been eating my porridge, said Mummy Bear. You can have mine, said Daddy Bear. I've just eaten this blonde girl I found in the bedroom.
What big eyes you have, Grandma.
Really? Because I don't think these drugs are working.
He was off to present yet another TV show in a new adventure for Dara the Explorer.
As they stood drinking Bovril in a rainy car park, it felt like the end was near for the rail replacement bus children.
Why do all the children laugh at our old-fashioned names? Dick said to Fanny, Vulva, Titty and Scrotum the dog.
We're going on a bear hunt. Because Simon likes his men big, hairy and in leather chaps.
The third little pig made his house out of bricks. And on the door, he put a picture of his penis and a little sign saying, blow this, you hairy bag of shit.
The famous five were in a lot of trouble after a series of IRA bombings. Sorry, the Guildford Four. The Guildford Four were in trouble.
My name's Paddington, said the bear. I don't give a shit who you are, said Suella. You're going to Rwanda, mate.
Mr. Fly.
Have you got?
No one fucks with me.
And the baby fly said to Mummy Fly, but where's Daddy?
No, said Spot the dog. Don't let me go to Ed Burns' house. He makes me do things.
We are without the sorting hat today, said Professor Snape, so I'll be filling in. So just stick your head up my arse and I'll tell you what house you're in.
Why do I keep on setting off the metal detectors? Said Tintin.
You're a wizard, Harry. Welcome to the KKK.
And the Cat in the Hat said goodbye to Thing 1 and Thing 2 as the vet snipped them off and put them in a bin.
You've gone dark in your old age, haven't you?
Hey, is the bear with the marmalade still at the station? Obviously not. It was a live bear in a train station. We killed it. It's dead. All right.
Damn, said Geppetto. If I'd known this would happen, I would have made a wooden prostitute.
At the end of that round, the points go to Sean, Jen and Ed. Here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a makeover show.
So we've put Steve in a Millwall top and some tracky bottoms. You're watching Straight Eye.
And to prove I really do think Kate looks better after the makeover, here I am touching her with a barge pole.
Well, Sophie specified she wanted 38D, so we have replaced her smaller boobs with an aeroplane seat.
Michelle, you wanted to feel 25 again, so we've given you 50 grand's worth of student debt.
I call this look Gandalf at a wedding.
Well, with a new look and a much-changed face, Alison will be furious we've made this documentary about her witness protection programme.
We're going to make Steve look good naked by getting his partner Debbie hammered.
When Sarah approached us, she said she wanted a little more male attention, so we've made her tweet something slightly incorrect about Doctor Who.
The channel would like to apologise for last week's episode of Look Good Naked with Jacob Rees-Mogg. Some things you really can't unsee. And why does a penis need a monocle?
Well, you said you wanted something figure-hugging. This is our producer, Phil.
Nothing ages you faster than stress. So you've got 30 minutes to change your life. Go, do it now!
Debbie really does now look like a vibrant 45-year-old. Unfortunately, she's 22.
Well, I think we've all agreed you look much better without glasses, and that's why we've all taken ours off.
Brian has conflicting emotions about his hair transplant. On the one hand, he loves his new short, curly, dark hair. On the other, he's missing his pubes.
Joining me to discuss his incredible weight loss journey is Kwasi. Now, Kwasi, I hear you lost £65 billion in a week?
The last topic is unlikely things to hear on Mock the Week.
After you.
Welcome to Series 22.
What I've actually never told Dara is that I've connected his buzzer via Bluetooth to my love eggs.
Well, now it's time for the final scores. In second place, it's Angela with 12. And in first place, it's Hugh with 48,000,006,000.
Let's spin the wheel. And the next topic is criticism of Islam. Who wants to come in on that?
And the show has been saved by an anonymous benefactor. Still the same old show you know and love. Now time for our first round. Ooh, isn't Putin handsome?
After 17 years, the greatest will they, won't they in British television history comes to an end, as Hugh and Dara finally fuck.
Vigorously.
Some say this show is scripted and rehearsed, but as a British Asian man... Sorry, that's your one. Sorry.
And on this week's episode, 4 women.
Well, that's it for Mock the Week. As is tradition with BBC execs, once something gets to 17 years old, they're no longer interested.
Cancel us. At the end of that round, the boys go to Angela.